Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with some Walking Dead news. Now, this is an article from Collider, so take that however you want. And the title says The Walking Dead Season 11 wasn't originally supposed to be the show's final season, says Jeffrey Dean Morgan. The actor also revealed that Season 11 will be filming for an entire year. Holy crap. Alright, so the article goes on to say, fans were rocked by the news that The Walking Dead would be coming to an end after Season 11. But it turns out it wasn't just the audience that was surprised by this development. It was the show's creators and showrunner as well. Last September, AMC announced that Season 11 would be The Walking Dead's final season, announcing at the same time that a spin-off focused on fan-favorite characters Daryl and Carol would debut in 2023. Oh, interesting. I didn't know it was coming in 2023. To keep the Walking Dead story going in a different direction. But in a new interview with Collider, the Walking Dead cast member, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, revealed that the flagship show's conclusion was news to the Walking Dead Chief Content Officer Scott Gimple and showrunner Angela Kang, suggesting the series was originally supposed to run into Season 12 and beyond. I do kind of think like Season 11 is kind of like an odd place to stop. Wouldn't you want to stop on like an even number? Season 10, Season 12, 11? It's kind of like a random number. Plus, I also kind of think, when the comic is done, then you can go into like all new territory and stuff like that. You can come up with whatever you want. It would be totally new. This would be stuff that like nobody can tell what is coming because, yes, they have mixed things up here and there. Rick's not around, Michonne's not around, so Carl's not around, so those stories and stuff obviously got scrapped, and some characters took the place of other characters and stuff like that. But you kind of get like the general idea of what's going to happen. We're going to meet the Commonwealth, we're going to go there. Whatever happens at the Commonwealth, because I haven't read that much of the comic, so I don't know what exactly happens at the Commonwealth. But if you got the comic, you can be like, okay, well, I got a general idea of what's going to happen. So if they kept going, there's no more comics, so now you can't be like, oh, we're going to encounter this group, or this character's going to die, or that character's going to die. All uncharted territory, anything could happen. That's what I kind of thought, but I guess not. Let's see. Collider's own spoke to Morgan as part of the press for his new film, The Unholy. Haven't seen that yet. I'm very curious to check it out. Let's see. During the interview, the actor discussed being surprised by the news that The Walking Dead Season 11 would be the show's last. Let's see. He says, the news, when we got it in the middle of the pandemic, was a complete surprise, not only to me and the rest of the actors, but everybody involved in the show from production. Scott Gimple and Angela Kang had no idea either. It came from nowhere. It was such a huge pivot. I think they had Season 11 all mapped out, where they were going to go, and it suddenly became, we have to close the story in a way. It took everybody by surprise, so it was a massive pivot. And then they threw in the 6 tacked on episodes to Season 10, and instead of doing 16, we're doing 24 more. There was a lot of stuff to wrap our heads around. Let's see. When AMC announced that Season 11 of The Walking Dead will be the end, the network also added 8 additional episodes to the season order to expand the storytelling runway for Gimple and Kang, bringing Season 11 to 24 episodes in total. Still, it's interesting to hear that the show's conclusion wasn't 100% on Gimple and Kang's terms, and in a way, it sounds like The Walking Dead was essentially canceled. At one point in time, the series was the most watched show on television, but ratings began to decline around the time of Steven Yeun's exit, and the popularity of streaming grew. The numbers continued to dwindle, although at the same time the way people watched the show evolved, and the same-day ratings for Sunday's broadcast became less important. That is very true, because what? You have, what is it, AMC Premiere? So if you have that, what, you can watch the episode on like Thursday. If you have AMC Plus, you can watch it on Friday. If you don't have either one of those, you can watch it Sunday. So you can kind of watch it whenever the hell you want. You know, Fear the Walking Dead, season 6, episode 8 is already out. Apparently they aired it right after the Here's Negan episode. You could watch it already. So you can already watch the first episode or the 8th episode of Fear the Walking Dead a week before it even comes out. So, I mean, it's kind of like, well, who even knows what the real numbers are anymore, you know? Which is probably why nobody, like it says, nobody really reports on them. I remember, like, every single week, IGN or something like, oh, Walking Dead declines in numbers again, and stuff like that. And it's like, who really gives a shit? You know, I watched the episode like Thursday night. So, let's see. AMC had already announced big franchise expansion plans, including feature films from Gimple that will continue Rick Grimes' story and additional spin-off shows. It just sounds like everyone involved assumed that while the franchise expanded, the flagship series would keep going strong. That said, there's still a lot of ground left to cover. Morgan revealed that Walking Dead Season 11 filming is going to take up an entire calendar year, and they're only on episode 3 after 2 months of production. And this article was posted, 5 days ago? Yeah, 5 days ago. He says, I'm just finishing episode 3. We've been here for 2 months. So we're really taking our time. We're doing 24 episodes, I think. It doesn't feel like the end yet, and I'm glad because that's a long time to be thinking about the end. We have another year here to shoot, and we're shooting straight through. It's brutal. But I know there in the back of all of our heads that it's there. After the COVID 6 episodes that we did, that's almost done airing. We're back at full strength. We shot those COVID episodes with a quarter of our usual crew, and it was very weird, crazy, and surreal. My episode, the big one, called Here's Negan, was really just me and Hillary, his wife, getting to do our thing, which was great, with limited locations and all that. That didn't feel like a bottle episode at all when we shot it. Matter of fact, I think it's going to look really big. It's definitely a Negan thing. Morgan continued, noting that Season 11 feels bigger than previous seasons. But now that we're just getting to the end of episode 3 of this new year, there's so much story, and it's very grand in scale. Our first 2 episodes, we had 28 shooting days. Wow. Normally, we do that in 16. Yeah, because it's usually about like a week or so per episode. So suddenly it seems a lot bigger somehow. I think everyone is keenly aware that this is our last year. As far as the writers and stuff, it feels good. It feels like the story is really good. I've only seen the first 4 scripts, and they're great. There's so far no reference, no feeling in that the story is ending at all. It's opening up all these new chapters that are really interesting and cool. I'm excited. At the same time, the story doesn't feel like it's heading down a final path just yet. Morgan said the experience of it all coming to an end doesn't quite feel real. He said, that being said, it's fucking surreal as hell to think that this will be the last bit of it. It's become such a part of my life and a part of everyone's life that's been in the show. That it's hard to reconcile the fact that this will be over in a year from now. Well, in fact, I still have a year. I will still be here a year from now, but you know what I mean. There's not a season 12. It's very weird, very weird. So in a nutshell, I'm not thinking about the end yet, although it's back there. We still have a lot of story to tell. The Walking Dead season 11 doesn't yet have a firm premiere date. Oh, but that's already been confirmed for like August 22nd or something like that. So, So there we go. Very, very interesting. So very interesting. Apparently it was supposed to go longer. Apparently something happened. I guess even Scott Gimple, Angela Kang wasn't expecting it to come to an end yet. Yeah, who knows? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just getting too expensive. Although that doesn't really kind of make sense, because usually, as seasons go on, salaries go up, gets more and more expensive to make all these shows, like Big Bang Theory, for example. What was it, by, I don't know, last few seasons of the show? What's his name? Sheldon Cooper was making like $1 million per episode. I can't remember if it was like him. I think a couple of them. I think like maybe the 4-5 major characters were getting like $1 million per episode, or pretty damn close to it. So I mean, yeah, I think Daryl and Carol were getting pretty high up there for a salary. But then it doesn't also make sense that you're doing a spin-off show with the same characters. I highly doubt you're going to be like, well, since this is a new show, we have to pay you less. No, I don't think so. I don't know, maybe just starting a new show with minimal characters, because now you don't have to pay, Maggie, King Ezekiel, Father Gabriel, Aaron, all these other characters' salaries and stuff like that. So, I'm sure that's a giant, chunk of money they're saving. Jeffrey D. Morgan, assuming, he doesn't go with them, which would be kind of cool, be a little awkward and strange, but I think that'd be kind of cool. Negan, Carol, and Daryl on the road together. I'm pretty sure Jeffrey D. Morgan's salary is probably pretty high up there. So, if he doesn't join them and it's just Daryl and Carol, well, now they just saved, a shit ton of money. I'm just guessing here. I'm guessing it's probably just a money thing. Because now they're filming on digital and stuff, which is why those 6 extra episodes were such good quality and stuff like that. Granted, before they used to film on regular film, which is why they won like a ton of awards, because really nobody filmed on old school film anymore. So that's kind of what made Walking Dead so different and stuff, because they were still going old school, but now they kind of jumped to digital. So I don't know if that's more money. I don't know. Could just be the cost of everything just going up, and hey, can't really afford, because they got like a ton of lawsuits and stuff like that. I think they have one that just got delayed. Let's see. I swear I just saw something about it. Walking Dead. Here's Negan, here's Negan, here's Negan, here's Negan. Yeah, bad time to do this, because of course everybody's talking about Here's Negan. Walking Dead returns for its final season. Yeah, everybody's talking about everyone's talking about the Here's Negan episode. Here we go. What's this deadline? This was 2 weeks ago. Walking Dead $300 million profit trial moved to 2022 due to COVID concerns, or maybe not. Yeah, so apparently there's set to go to trial next month. Frank Darabont and CAA, more than 7-year legal battle with AMC over hundreds of millions of dollars in profits. Yeah, so it looks like that that lawsuit apparently is still going on. So I don't know. Maybe that played a part, because it says $300 million. You know, so maybe that played a part. I don't know. We will, unfortunately, we'll probably never know, you know, until, you know, maybe years later after the show's end and there's some sort of like tell-all type of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of felt like, you know, season 11, ending on season 11 is like so weird. Why wouldn't you just go for 12 and, you know, like a perfect, nice, even number? You know, you can sell 2 6 DVD box set collections and everything like that, or, you know, just seems weird. 11, but I don't know. And then 24 episodes. I don't know. Why not just do like 12 and 12? 12 episodes, season 11, 12 episodes, season 12. End it. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. But yeah. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it did get canceled? Do you think it was supposed to go longer than season 12? Where do you think they could have gone? Do you think it had to do with like the Rick movie? Could it be the lawsuit? Could it be the cost of production and just all their expenses and stuff like that was getting too high? You know, let me know. So we got Walking Dead ending, World Beyond is ending, because that was only 2 seasons, and then whatever the hell they're doing with Fear. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, that'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media, links are in the description box below, and of course stick around now that Fear has returned. I guess so will my reaction videos and stuff like that, so hopefully we'll see some good stuff in Fear. Maybe a certain character returning, fingers crossed. So who knows? So stick around, more videos are on the way, and I will see you guys next time.